Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
We're the RC Sailors. Popeye's hiding down here. He is right here. He may pop up in the video. And today we are going to show you a Hubsan quadcopter. This is the smallest Hubsan quad we've ever had. It's nasty weather outside, so it's perfect timing for a little indoor quadcopter.
I always recommend having a small indoor quad just sitting around ready to go on days like today where you just can't go outside.
So this should be a lot of fun. Now, when we got ours, it was $31 about, and it's on sale right now for 25 bucks. So if this turns out to be pretty nice, you'll have to check it out, linked in the description box below. Abby, do you want to go ahead and unbox it?
Yes, I do. Tell me about this quad, Nathan.
It's a pretty basic little quadcopter. There's not a ton of features for $25. I'm just hoping the features that it does have works really well. It does have headless mode. There you go.
Working on it. Headless mode.
Yeah, spare props are in there, I know. I've done a little bit of homework on this guy for a $25 quad. Let me get this side while you work on that.
Okay.
Transmitter's very small. It's going to have probably 2 AAA batteries. Yeah, you need two AAAs in there. Tiny transmitter, but I do like the extended little joysticks. They feel pretty good on your thumbs.
Hey Nathan, let's take this off.
There's a little protective film on the lens.
I still have to tease you about that.
It has instructions in here. Let's take a look and see how they look. Very nice. Actually, very, very nice. There's a QR code in there.
Nice.
And it tells you what all the buttons do on your transmitter. And tells you, there's a nice little diagram of the drone, and it shows where the camera is, the on-off switch, the charger port. It's kind of nice.
Did not need to do all that. It says accessories. Yeah, there's something in there.
Probably spare props.
And there's some on the other side too. Okay, spare props, red.
And I guess the USB charger will be on the other side.
I'm guessing.
Yep.
Charger. Neat. So it plugs into the back of the quad on the little tail.
Yeah, and then there's a little power button on the tail end. So we need to get this charging, and it does require a micro SD card. It doesn't come with one, so we'll have to. There we go. It powered it on.
Those are cozy lights.
It says on the website, cozy lights. It's funny. We're going to give this a quick charge. It should only take about a half hour to charge it, then we'll fly it around the room for you. So we'll let you guys listen to some cool jazz music for about a half hour while it charges. Popeye hasn't chased a quad in a while. He's pretty excited. Let's get this thing in the air. Let's see, we have our little button that we press on the bottom. We just press and hold that for a second. And then wait for the blinking lights. Turn our transmitter on. Now they go solid, and the back lights are blinking red. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Throttle up.
Just bear with Popeye for a couple minutes, so calm down.
Throttle down, and now they go solid. I'll turn it back around for the first little flight here. So let's see what we can do. Oh, Popeye. Yeah, gotcha, huh?
No, he says, I want to chase it, Daddy.
Alright.
Where'd you go?
It's actually hovering very, very nicely. I'm going to take a photo here, Abby.
Get up from the lamp. There you go.
Okay. Popeye. I'll take a picture of you, Abby.
Oh yeah, because I'm sitting lovely. Very ladylike.
I'll take a picture of the fireplace.
That's dirty.
I think I got a picture. Okay, now this is a camera drone, so I'm excited to do video. Let's try to do video. No real indicator that I'm recording, so hopefully it is. Let's take a look at the bottom of the drone. Are there any lights? No. Let's try a couple other buttons just to see. No lights indicating that I'm recording, so I'll press it again, just hoping that one of those got the video to go. Now I know we can do flips with this.
Whoa, didn't get that.
That's alright, we'll do it again. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Okay, so what you have to do a flip with this is press and hold the left stick and then give it a direction. So I'll do a back flip now. pretty easy to do with that combo. That's not bad. And then I can access expert mode too if I just click the left stick. In expert mode we have blinking lights. So they're calling expert mode headless mode, which is interesting because I can just do full yaw and fly it around, and it's keeping its orientation really, really well. I like the headless mode on this works really well, and you can see I'm hands-free and it does a pretty good job on its own, even without altitude hold. I do wish that the same way headless mode has the blinking lights, I wish there was a blinking light indicator. Maybe the red lights would blink to say, hey, you're filming. Maybe it isn't filming. Maybe that card that I put in isn't working. It was just a micro SD card, a 4 GB micro SD that I had laying around. So I just took it out of the headless mode. Let's see how it does. You all right there, Popeye? Oh, it was ready to do a flip. I wasn't ready for that. Popeye, you think you're going to get it, don't you? It hovers really nicely. This is, oh, there we go. We've got a fast blinking red light on the back. So that tells us that we're getting a low battery. I'd say that was probably like a 3 to 4 minute flight time, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
So for a small indoor camera quad, we've learned that really that's about as good as it gets. But for about a half-hour charge time and about 4 minutes of fun time, that's not too bad. So what I would recommend if you do like this drone or you want something like it, is if you're a video game player like me, maybe in the winter time, you know, you start charging this, you play a round of Call of Duty or Smite or something, and then when it's charged or in between rounds, you pop this in the air and have a little fun, and then, you know, when the battery runs out, plug it in, charge, and play another round of your game. This is a pretty good setup. It looks really nice. And it flew really well. It's nice and quiet.
I wish it would have came with its own micro SD card.
I agree. I do too. But I suppose, I mean, $25, you know, that's a pretty good price. And these micro SD cards are about $2 or $3 each, aren't they? I mean, for 4 gig like that, they're pretty cheap. I think I'll go ahead and turn this off just to save the battery so it doesn't hurt it over long term. Popeye wants us to charge it again and get it back in the air. I'll go ahead and hold that. That power's off, and then we'll turn the transmitter off. And now, I'll probably let it, it's not warm or anything, but it's not a bad idea to let your motors and your battery and stuff cool off. Even though I can't feel any warmth at all, I want it to cool off for probably a minute or two before I plug that back in, just to give it a little break. And so we'll charge that back up, let Popeye have a little more fun, because it's a rainy day today, so we're looking for something fun to do, and this is a perfect little quadcopter to do that with. This would be a great addition to anyone's Hubsan collection. I think it's a really good looking, sleek little quadcopter to fly inside and just get a little practice flight time in the winter or on rainy days. This is definitely a good one to do that with. So we'll have it linked for you in the description box below if you want to check it out for yourself. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. See you in the next video.